Hey everybody, Jamie here. Welcome back to Smackdown 2. After the terrible news last week, I put out a tribute in yesterday's FIFA 2001 video. I'm not going into it again, but it was awful, terrible what happened to Jota, and his brother. Again, condolences to the family. Anyway, normal service resumed this week. Let's get on with it. I didn't put out an episode on Friday because I was so surprised. I wasn't in the mood to record, to be honest. Anyway, I don't think I've got anything to cover the windows, so... Hang on. I'll have to find something. Hang on. I'm in a fatal four-way. Damn it. Hang on. I need to find something to block the window. Right, I'm in another bloody multi-man match, so let's see what the other matches are. Unless this is a battle royal. Anyway, we've got Al Snow versus Billy Gunn. D'Lo Brown versus Mark Henry, Gangrel and Perry Saturn in a battle royal. Jacqueline versus... Why is it always the cat in the women's matches? Anyway, a tag team table match. Takami Shinoku and Funaki versus Tesla and Albert. Matt Hardy versus Val Venus. Fatal 4-way, we're not doing that. Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Christian and Crash Holly. I have to skip that one, sorry. I hate multi-man matches in this game. Anyway, these are probably the two matches that we're going to watch. Kane with Paul Bearer versus Triple H with Stephanie McMahon. And then The Undertaker versus Chris Jericho. So those are probably the two that we're going to watch. Nothing really here sounds enticing, to be honest. There's not much here. Yeah, we'll watch the two main events, I think. Al Snow and Billy Gunn, just to get the show started off. And Al Snow defeats Billy Gunn, somehow. Matt Hardy is provoking Val Venus. Which probably means Val Venus is heading for the ring, right? Yeah. With arguably one of the worst themes. That is like generic PS1 background music. How is that a theme song? That's literally just generic PS1 background music. There's the guy that just lost the first match. To a guy with a mannequin head. Billy, you lost to a guy with a mannequin head. If that's not embarrassing, I don't know what is. Anyway, this Battle Royal. Let's skip it. Have D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry broken up by this time? Or are they still a tag team? Anyway, Jacqueline versus the cat. How does a cat keep getting so much TV time over Lita and Trish and all that? And in that photo, she looks like a 1940s movie star. Probably because of the hair, more than anything. And she won. She won. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, Perry Saturn won the Battle Royal. Perry Saturn won that, so yeah. Anyway, TNA versus Kai and Tai in a tables match. 4 matches in and not one cut. Well, actually no, there is one cutscene. We've had one cutscene that I completely forgot about. And here's not another cutscene. Matt Hardy versus Val Venus. And here's another cutscene for you. There's Al Snow. Yeah, okay, yeah, Matt's being attacked backstage. Val Venus and Trish Stratus are punishing Matt Hardy. Why is there a caution sign over that door? What's in there? Explosives? Or something? What's in there? Alright. Matt's a little bit weakened from that backstage attack. But he wins! I'm not going to be stopped. That's what he says. I'm not going to be stopped by a backstage attack. I'm not going to lose because of that. I need a haircut. I need a haircut. Yeah, I'd be satisfied with that actually if I was attacked backstage and they still couldn't beat me. After attacking me backstage. If you weaken your opponent up like that and you still can't beat them, I'm sorry, you're a loser. You are a loser. Like, the amount of times Val Venus has wrestled me, I think I've won every single one of them. Anyway, we're not doing this. Just, yes, I'm skipping this. Come on, Eddie. And Dean Malenko wins. Okay. Right. Right. Kane versus Triple H. This is going to be good. And then Undertaker Jericho. Bloody hell, not even 7 minutes. This is a pretty short Raw episode. Alright, hurry up. Come on. I think there's still like 4 more superstars to unlock. Maybe they appear in the Royal Rumble? That's Wednesday's episode, by the way. With Triple H controlling Kane here pretty much. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm still just a bit saddened. I don't want to keep going on about Jada, but I'm still in shock a little bit. Anyway, it looks pretty even here. I said Triple H was in control, but Kane seems to have brought it back a bit and straight back to Triple H. But he's back up. I mean, a body slam isn't really going to hurt Kane, is it? I mean, a body slam on Kane. Oh, reverse suplex. You don't see, you really don't see that move often. A reverse suplex. You really don't see that very often. There's a back suplex. And a harder body slam, which also isn't really going to do that much damage. It's just going to wind him a little bit. Came with a couple of shots here. For some reason, Paul Bear and Stephanie are fighting on the outside, if you can see in the corner there. Yeah, look, they're in the corner. You can just about see them. Yeah, Kane and Triple H just going at it in the ring here. I'm going to say now, that Club World Cup is a complete waste of time, and it's also a disgrace. Because that idiot on, I'm not sure what the guy's name is, but that idiot reporter on Sky, here's another reverse suplex, Klopp came out and said it shouldn't be happening. That guy had the nerve to say, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. Like, the nerve of some of them reporters. And then a Bayern player, Jamal Musiala, got injured because of this stupid tournament. And he's out for 5 months. Because FIFA and UEFA wanted more money, a bloke is now injured. Yeah, thanks FIFA. A bloke's injured for 5 months with a twisted knee. and potentially a broken ankle. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, thanks FIFA. Idiots. Like, there's a nerve on that guy to tell Klopp, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. It's just ridiculous. Like, Sky is supposed to be a TV. Sky Sports are supposed to be the most well-renowned football broadcasters in the world, and they have been for years. But ever since Twitter came out, ever since the rise of social media, they just got worse. Triple H just kicked out of a chokeslam at 1. What the hell? You know, this game has a real no-selling problem. So yeah, because FIFA wanted more money, now Bloke's injured. Yeah, thanks FIFA. I mean, I'm sure Chelsea fans are happy because they seem to be doing pretty well. I think they're in the semi-finals, I think. They seem to be doing pretty well. And I've seen all these tributes to Jota as well. It's great. It's great seeing football come together like this in sad times. Anyway. Kane is just beating the living cheese off Triple H here. But Triple H is getting some shots in. Like, he's trying to get some shots in here. But Kane's back up. Look at this. Like, that move there, they don't actually, spoiler alert, they don't actually hit the neck. They use right under their arms to go across the chest. So Triple H hit the pedigree. But he couldn't pin him because he was in the ropes. Kane with a big boot. It was a very soft big boot. If he'd won the match with that, I would have not known how to react, to be honest. Oh, geez, straight over the steps out of the ring. Good grief. And he's back up like nothing happened. How do your face, ribs, and knees not end up coming out the back of you after landing like that? Your knees should be coming out your back. That's ridiculous. How have you... Alright, they're outside the ring now. This is a great match. What are we at? 12 minutes. Okay. Yeah, some shots outside the ring. Nothing too special. There's Stephanie trying to interfere for some reason. Oh, Triple H with another face buster. Kane getting the shots in. Kane, oh. Triple H with some shots to the face. Kane is actually closer to his finisher now, somehow. Kane is a lot closer to getting his finisher. Here's a power bomb. Oh no, it's a... What was that, a shoulder breaker? A back breaker? It was one of the two. I think he might have landed on the shoulder. Oh, and he wins. No, he hasn't. I thought he won the match there. I thought that was a 3 card. He kicked out at like 2.99999. Oh, Kane reverses. You gonna lift him and go for the chokeslam? I think he needs Triple H to be groggy, I think. And he is not. No, he's not. Oh, reversal. Body slam. Oh, jeez, top of the world. Backbreaker ups. Good strength and athleticism from both men to pull that off. Oh, groggy. Chokeslam. Chokeslam. Surely that's it. That's 2 chokeslams. Yeah, Kane wins. Kane wins a great match. Great match with him and Triple H. Probably one of my favourite matches of the series. That was great. I know my commentary didn't provide much because, well, in wrestling games it usually doesn't. I'm more of a football commentator guy. Granted, I do enjoy wrestling games. I'm just crap at commentating on them. Anyway, Undertaker Jericho. This should be fun. If Jericho somehow wins this, I will eat my PS2. Genuinely, I will eat my PS2 if Jericho wins this. I've said before, but I have an action figure with that Jericho attire on it, and a Raw Jericho shirt. It's one of the old Titantron Live figures, you know, those old toys? I love those. Those are really fun. He's getting some shots in here, Jericho. He's got a DDT in. Somehow has more health than Undertaker. Undertaker hasn't got a damn shot in. Guess I underestimated Jericho. He's getting the better here. Guess I underestimated him. Guess I shouldn't have done that then. Undertaker getting a few shots in there. Jericho back in control. Undertaker reverses. Jericho with a suplex. Oh, and an arm breaker. Look how close he is to his finisher already. The match started like a minute ago. And he's already that close to his finisher. Still Taker's coming back here. Taker's fighting on. Not giving up. Oh. Here's Taker. Oh, here's Jericho. Undertaker's got a good bit of health now though. He's not far off Jericho's health. Or momentum. Momentum. Stop calling it a health bar. There's no damage at all. So why is it health? And you can't pick up health on a wrestling game anyway, so why am I calling it health? Undertaker just can't get going. He just cannot get going in this match. And he's in the ropes. And Jericho's not flying out of the ring. Undertaker with that flying clothesline shoulder tackle thing. Okay, we're now pretty even on the health. Momentum. Stolen suplex. And a pretty cool camera cut there. May have been a split second, but that was a cool little camera cut. I like that. I like that. Oh, pump handle power slam. Oh, Jericho with a roll up. Kick out. Oh, back body drop. I have no idea what that was in the corner from Jericho there. No idea. Jericho might win this, you know. Jericho's looked a better guy in this match. He might win this. That might be it. Yeah, Jericho won. Yeah, Jericho won. Looks like I'm eating the PS2. Undertaker got dominated. Well, looks like I'm going to eat my PS2. Obviously, I'm not actually going to eat the PS2. It's a joke for the video. I need to stop explaining that. Just let a joke be a joke. I need to stop explaining that. I really need to stop doing that. Alright, exit. Next show. Smackdown, week 4. Okay, I am in a one-on-one match with X-Pac for the IC title. Finally, I'm doing something with that bloody belt. Only took it till bloody January. Anyway, we have Jacqueline versus Ivory, so we'll give the women a watch there. Mark Henry, Big Boss Man, Val Venus, Al Snow. Unless there's something else in the main event that I want to watch. Fatal 4-Way, Perry Saturn, Bradshaw, Gangrel, and Bull Buchanan. Eddie Guerrero and X-Pac. Undertaker versus Kane, Road Dogg versus Godfather, and Matt Hardy versus Dean Malenko. You know what? We'll give the women a watch. We'll give the women a match. Which match? Watch Jacqueline versus Ivory. I don't really watch matches involving the cat, mainly just because her outfit in this game is just very skimpy underwear, and it's too revealing for me. It's too revealing for me, personally. So I just don't really watch her matches. I know that's a stupid reason not to watch the match, but I just don't like her outfit in this game. Anyway, Jacqueline and Ivory. Nothing against the cat. I just don't like the outfit. That's all it is. I just don't like the outfit. Jacqueline was tough. Jacqueline was tough back in her day. I think she actually won the Cruiserweight title in 2003 or 2004. One of them years. Of Jamie Noble, I think. So I'm assuming it probably was sometime in 2004. Yeah, that's the second time Ivory's gone flying out of the ring like that. What are the finishers are? I can't remember what the finishers are. Neckbreaker. Jacqueline up top, elbow. Ivory's up immediately. Completely. Like that's the main problem I have with these two Smackdown games. The no-selling is just ridiculous. Some pretty good reversals here to watch. This is fun to watch. This one. These three. This is fun to watch. Oh, roll up. That's on the ropes. It's a suplex, and Jacqueline's back up pretty quickly. I'm just going to completely ignore the no-selling from now on in this game. It's just got to a point where I just can't complain about it anymore because it happens all the time. It's got to a point where there's no point complaining because it's just going to keep happening. Oh, geez, what a back body drop. And their legs at the ropes as well. Oh. Sleeper hold. There's a neckbreaker from Jacqueline. Up top, it's a flying knee or flying something. I think it was a knee. Can't pin on the outside, you doofus. Alright, back in the ring. Come on. Oop, Ivory has a finisher. Can we get back in the ring, please? Thank you. Alright. I wonder what Ivory's finisher is. Although, granted, Jacqueline's pretty close to one as well. What a power bomb. Well recovered from Ivory there to land on her feet. What is her finisher? I suppose I could just look up a Smackdown 2 finishers video on YouTube to find out what it is. Suplex from Ivory. And somehow that doesn't get her a finisher. Oh, Jacqueline's up top with an elbow. Ivory. Did that miss? Alright, both women have got a finisher now. Let's see who can hit those first. Oh, and it's Ivory. What is it? Oh, it's some sort of F5. Which is too close to the ropes. Alright, let's see what Jacqueline's finisher is. Oh, cross body. Oh. What exactly is Jacqueline's finisher? I need to stop repeating, but... Well, we'll see it when we see it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's a tornado DDT. And that wins the match. I mean, the torque and... What's the word? I mean, the impact on that DDT was mad. Yeah, a win for Jacqueline. Yeah, I think might have been kicking around with the APA at this time. That was a pretty fun women's match to kick off Smackdown. Fun little match out. And how ironic that the cat pops up after that. Alright, Mark Henry and Big Boss Man. That's just my match, and then that's the episode. To play, I mean. My match to play. We're obviously skipping the rest of this. I probably should have just skipped the loading screens when they popped up, but... Yeah. Anyway, there's Christian. What's going on here? Shane McMahon and The Rock must be up to something. Is The Rock a heel? What's going on? Is The Rock a heel? At this time. No, he was a face in real life, but I'm wondering in this game, has he turned heel at some point? Anyway, Val Venus versus Al Snow. Oh, Big Boss, hang on, let me just... Big Boss Man beat Big Boss Man beat Mark Henry, by the way. Val Venus versus Al Snow. Let's see. If Val Venus doesn't win this, the guy's a loser. I'm sorry. I'm declaring him a loser if he doesn't win this. Okay, you're still a winner. Well, I mean... By which I mean you're not a loser. What were the other matches? Just that. That's it. Yeah, there's your results so far. Up next it's a... Fatal... Hang on. No, next match. Rather. We'll skip this Fatal 4-way. Perry Saturn, Bradshaw, Gangrel, and Bill Buchanan. And Bradshaw wins. And we're getting a cutscene. Packed house tonight. Look at all those screaming fans. Yeah, we're halfway through the show though, doofuses. Bit late for that. Did we really need to see that? It's a packed house tonight. Look at all those screaming fans. Let's just ignore the fact that we're halfway through the show. Anyway, up next, something interesting. Eddie Guerrero versus X-Pac. For the IC title. This would have been great in real life. I think... Did this happen? I'll have to look up on YouTube. Eddie Guerrero versus X-Pac. That must have happened at some point, surely. Why do some wrestlers have to have their wrist tape halfway up their damn arm? Like, there's having wrist tape, and then there's having basically your entire forearm covered by tape. Alright. Okay. He's too fresh to just walk over. Clothesline him. Very much. I can't lose the XA title. Not now. Although if I lose this and go into the Rumble, I wonder if I'll be in the Rumble match. Suppose we'll watch out for the video. Okay, no. Reverse. Ow. Every time I run off the ropes, he somehow manages to... Oh, come on. I just gotta sit there and watch that happen. Alright, Eddie, come on, get up. Can you just let me hit him, please? Alright. Tornado DDT. Oh, big clothesline. X-Pac's too busy showing off there. Roll up. That's one count. Not even close to an air fall. I literally cannot stop him from hitting that move. It's a big clothesline from Eddie. He reverses it immediately. Okay, suplex. Okay. Come on. Yes, that's the surfboard. Come on, surfboard. Yes. How does he just reverse everything? How is X-Pac? Wrestlers that are really fast to wrestle against are really annoying because you can't hit a move on them because they're just dodging everything. Here's China. Why? I've just suplexed China. Oops. Right, some form of amigos. 3 amigos. Okay. Oh, German suplex. Alright, I need to get my finisher. Oh, just keep hitting him. Yes, just keep on him, Eddie. We've actually overtaken his health, momentum. We've actually overtaken that. Okay, no, reverse. No, kick out. No. Eddie, get up. Can I just hit a damn move? Seriously. Oh, yes. Move. Right. Road Dog's here. Road Dogg is here. China. Road Dogg, can you screw off, please? That's what you're doing. A snapmare. That's what you did. Can you just stay down, X-Pac? Can you please just stay down so I can hit my finisher? Oh, roll up. Yes, haha! I didn't even need the finisher. I've retained the title. Eddie Guerrero is still the Intercontinental Champion. Get in! Oh, yes. Storage is low, whatever. Stop telling me that every time I record phone. Oh, yes. That was a great match. X-Pac is quick, though. That was great, but it was really annoying. Great for you to watch, but annoying for me to play. Because X-Pac would not stop getting up and just moving out of the way of everything. It was really annoying. But we got the win. We've retained the belt going into the Rumble. I could not lose the belt going into the Rumble match. That could not happen. That would be catastrophic. Anyway, Undertaker versus Kane. And wow, Kane wins it. 2 losses in a row for Undertaker. That's not good. Anyway, Road Dogg versus The Godfather. Goodfather, sorry. And Goodfather wins. Stephanie. I was told I'd have a special match tonight. Well, I'm here. Who's my opponent? Right. Alright, Matt Hardy versus Dean Malenko. Skip this. Please just play the match. Okay. Right. This is the last match, guys, in this episode. And Dean Malenko wins. Alright, what's happening now? Is it going to show us as satisfied with the victory cutscene? Right, Matt's not happy. Matt Hardy is not happy with himself. Okay, let's exit, and then Wednesday, it's the Rumble. Okay, what's going on? Why is there so many cutscenes at the end of this episode? We've seen Deborah, now Trish. We get it. Blondes in WWE in 2000s were hot. Tonight's event was electrifying. Don't miss out on the next event. Okay, well, it's the Rumble match up next. I don't know why we needed to see that. Like, did we really need to see that? Okay, right. See you next time, guys.